Good afternoon. How is everybody doing today? I hope you guys are all good. Sorry, it's going to fix my lighting here. Hopefully, you guys can see me clearly, and I'm back. This is my second live lesson today. I've been teaching lessons all day today at my school, so I was kind of in a groove. So I thought, you know what? Let's do another lesson on YouTube today. I know that in the morning, some people have said that it was too early. So, Shelly, can you please do a lesson in the afternoon? So, today I decided let's do a second lesson today, and I decided in the afternoon. So, hopefully, more people can join. Today's second lesson will be different from the morning. I'm not going to do the same lesson. I don't think that would be fun or fair for anyone who joined in the morning who is also joining in the afternoon. So today it is a completely new lesson, but it's going to be similar in terms of this morning we practiced restaurant English. We practiced restaurant English this morning. It's very useful, especially if you are going on business trips, if you are traveling for vacation. You must know how to, speak in a restaurant. So that's what we studied today. It's kind of like travel English. So I thought a good afternoon lesson would be let's continue with the travel English theme and let's go with shopping English. So in today's afternoon, this afternoon, right now, we are going to study shopping English. So all of the phrases that you need to learn when you go shopping in a foreign country, especially if you're going to be traveling in an English-speaking country or in a country where they use English, then these phrases that we will learn in today's lesson will be very useful. If this is your first time to join me in a live, or if this is the first time to watch this on the replay, the way this works is I'm going to put a lesson document on the screen. I will do that very shortly. In fact, you know what? I'll do it right now. I'm going to put the lesson onto the screen. So this is what we will be studying today. So you will have a lesson to go over. I'll go over the grammar, I'll go over the phrases, but the main part of the lesson, this will be where you get to practice speaking English, answering my questions, and using, in today's lesson, shopping English. So if you're watching live, then I recommend that you are active during the lesson. Make sure you try to make the sentences, try to answer all of the questions that I give you. So I'm just going to wait a little bit longer for other people to join. And once we have some people here, we've got some few people already. But once we get a few more, then we'll start the lesson. And while we're waiting for other people to join, there is some great vocabulary right here, a little bit of slang vocabulary. I've got the word rip-off. I've got the word rip-off, and I've got the phrase cost an arm and a leg. I've got rip-off and cost an arm and a leg. So while we're waiting for this, the first one, rip-off. Excuse me. Please read the sentence that I've got here and tell me, what do you think rip-off means? What do you think rip-off means? And after that, read the second one, cost an arm and a leg. Please tell me, what do you think that means? And if you know the answer, please share it in the comment section. And if you want to say hello and tell me where you're from, also you can do that in the comment section. So just tell me where you're from, say hello, say your name if you want. And while we're waiting for other people, let's look at the word rip-off. And if you know what that means, please share it in the comments section. Rip-off. And the sentence is, I didn't buy the jeans because they were a ripoff. I didn't buy the jeans because they were a ripoff. What do you guys think ripoff means? What do you think ripoff means? And if you know the answer, put it into the comment section. Again, if this is your first time, I do give time for people to type their answers. I'm not going to give you the answer right away. But if I feel that no one is going to answer, then I will put my answer on to the screen. So I will give everybody a little bit of time. Ripoff. The sentence says, I didn't buy the jeans because they were a ripoff. All right, so I'm going to just give a little bit of time, but you know what? I want to get into the lesson, so I don't want to wait too much time. I don't want to waste too much time. Ripoff in this situation means it is too expensive. It is too expensive. That means the value doesn't match the price. The value of the item doesn't match the price. So we say it's a ripoff. For example, if you say you go to the store and you want to buy, let's say here, Pringles. You want to buy some potato chips, Pringles. And you get the Pringles and you look at the price. And the price of the Pringles is $20. Right? $20 for Pringles. That is a ripoff. The price does not match the product value. So we say ripoff. Okay, so ripoff means too expensive. It means that it doesn't match the value. So what do you guys think about the next one? And before we get to the next one, YFS, hello, you're back. Nice. Thank you very much, YFS, for joining again. I didn't know if I was going to do a second lesson today, so I'm glad you checked the community site and you are back. That is great. Today we're going to be studying shopping, YFS. Ripoff is the store puts a little more money on the products. Yeah, they raise the price of the products, right? So it's more expensive than it should be. That's a ripoff. All right. What about cost an arm and a leg? Cost an arm and a leg. What does that mean? The sentence says, my new computer cost an arm and a leg. My new computer cost an arm and a leg. What do you think it means? Something costs an arm and a leg. So we've got arm and we've got a leg. So that means something costs an arm and a leg. It sounds a little strange. What do you think this means? Cost an arm and a leg. So in this one here, again, I want to start giving the answer because I don't want to waste too much time. I don't want to spend too much time on the slang. This just means very expensive. Very expensive. So for example, my new watch cost an arm and a leg. It was super, super expensive. Oh, and we got some noisy, I believe it's an ambulance driving past my house. I get a lot of ambulances driving past my house, so I apologize for the noise. Now, ripoff and cost an arm and a leg, they sound a little similar, expensive, but ripoff means it's too expensive. The price doesn't match the actual product. And cost an arm and a leg just means very expensive. Maybe it does match, but it's just very expensive. A Porsche, a Ferrari, a Maserati car. They're all very expensive. They all cost an arm and a leg. Maybe an Hermes handbag. It costs an arm and a leg. Okay, so that's the two slang words I wanted to do while we were waiting. Now let's go into today's lesson. We're going to be practicing shopping, and we're going to be looking at a lot of shopping language, a lot of phrases. Now this is the lesson from my school, so we're not going to do everything. For example, the dialogue, the sample dialogue, we're not going to look at that today. But as I said this morning, and as I say in all my lessons, if you want a copy of this lesson, if you want a PDF copy of this lesson, just let me know, message me, DM me, and I can figure out a way to get this lesson to you. There's a lot of activities in all of my lessons, and I don't usually do all of them during the YouTube live lessons. So let's jump into the first part, the first phrases we will go over. And the first phrases we have, we're separating it: shop clerk and customer. Okay, shop clerk and customer. It's important that you understand what the clerk is saying to you. And usually when you enter into any clothing store, you've walked in, the first thing they will say to you, the clerk will ask you, "Can I help you? Can I help you?" Or another variation of this is, "Can I help you find something? Can I help you find something?" Both of them have the same meaning. It means the clerk wants to help you. All right, Fusa, good evening. Good evening where you are. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a great evening. All right, so we've got the first two phrases. When you walk into a store, the clerk, she or he, will say, "Can I help you? Can I help you find something?" Now, how do we answer this? We're going to answer this question by looking down here. Now, I think the most standard answer is going to be, "No, thank you. I'm just looking." Okay. "No, thank you. I'm just looking." Most people, when they go shopping, we just want to go shopping. And I want to look around myself. I don't need the clerk's help. So if the sales clerk says, "Can I help you?" your standard answer, if you don't want any help, is, "No, thank you. I'm just looking." All right, we got another message here. XYZ, hello. Wow, you're doing a second lesson today. I quickly came back. Yeah, thank you for coming back. Welcome back, XYZ. Yes, I'm doing a second lesson. I decided, a lot of people asked me to do a lesson in the afternoon on the weekends because 7 a.m. was a little too early for people. So yeah, I decided to do a second lesson. So thank you for coming back. Today, XYZ, we are going to be studying shopping. And we've learned the very first phrase, which is when the clerk says, "Can I help you?" And my standard answer is usually, "No, thank you. I'm just looking." Now, sometimes you want the sales clerk's help. You need their help. So in that situation, you can be very specific. You can say, "Yes, yes, you can help me. I'm looking for," and then something. "Yes, I'm looking for a denim shirt. Yes, I'm looking for dress pants. Yes, I'm looking for a sweater." Right? So this is telling the clerk this is what you want to buy, and they will show you where it is. All right, we've got this topic sounds fun. That's great. That's great. I think it is a fun topic. Love XZ, hello. How are you? How are you? welcome to today's lesson. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for joining me. I hope you're having a great day. All right, next, the other phrase we could say, can I help you? You could say, yeah. Do you have any something? Do you have any sweaters? Do you have any candles? Do you have any birthday cards? This is a great question. Do you have any? One more thing, though. I'm going to add one word here. If I'm in America, a lot of times they'll use this word here. Do you carry? Do you carry any candles? Do you carry any birthday cards? Carry in this situation means have. Have. All right. And then when you finish shopping, the sales staff will always say this. This is only when you are going to buy something. You're at the cash register, you're about to buy something. They usually will ask you this question. Did you find everything okay? That means, how was your shopping experience? Were you able to find everything? Or they might say this, will that be all for you today? So that means, is this all you're going to buy? If so, then I will continue with the checkout process. All right, so did you find everything okay, or will that be all for you today? And most times you're just going to say yes. One word, yes. If you want a longer sentence, yes, I did, or yes, that will. Will that be all for you today? Yes, that will. Okay, but I would just recommend simple answer, yes. Now, I know a lot of these English textbooks that people use, they study with, they're going to put questions like shopping questions like, would you like to pay with cash or credit? Nobody asks that question. All right. I don't want to teach you English that we don't use. The clerk will never ask you cash or credit. They'll put the price up, and then you decide how you're going to pay. If you're going to pay a credit card, you put your credit card onto the table. If you're going to pay with cash, you put the cash on the table. They no longer ask us, would you like to pay with cash or credit? So that English is no longer necessary. Please you don't need to remember it if you're using that in a textbook. The first thing I want to practice today. So we've got phrases we've learned already. The next thing I want to practice today is talking about dollar amounts. Dollar amounts. I know saying numbers in another language is sometimes difficult. So we're going to practice that today. And just a quick grammar lesson here regarding how much. How much. So we've got how much, this, that, these, those. Now I've got a really useful chart here. If I've got a singular product, I'm using this and that. Okay. If it's a plural product, that means 2 or 3 more things, I'll use these or those. Now, if the product is near me, I use this or these. If the product is far away, I use that or those. All right, so make sure you are careful with which you use here. This is near, and it's 1. That, far away, and 1. These, it's near me, and it's many. Those, it's far away, and it's many. Okay, so clothing, when you're shopping for clothing, we have singular and plural clothing items. Okay, this is a hat. This is singular. Shirt is singular. But I have jeans. Jeans are plural. Jeans are plural. There are 2 legs in the jeans, so that's plural. All right, so in that situation, I would use these or those? Now, let's look at the questions. A great question when you're shopping is how much is it or how much are they? How much is it? How much are they? I think this is the standard question. How much is it or how much are they? If it's it, please answer it is. If it's how much are they, please answer they are. For example, how much is it? It is $10.50. Now, we can also use how much is this and that, how much are these and those, depending on the distance. So remember, this and that, it means near. These and those means far away. And always our answer is this. It is and they are. Please remember that when we answer, it is they are. All right, so how much is this shirt? It is $23. How much are those pants? They are 1,500 yen. Okay, any questions so far? We're going to get to the speaking part really quickly, but I just wanted to go over a little bit of grammar using this, which is near, that, which is far, and it's talking singular, one item, for example, the hat, and then these, which are near, those, which are far, plural. Okay, YFS, good, no questions, well done. Okay, XYZ, no, it's clear. Very good. So let's move on. Let's practice making some questions. So I'm going to give you a question. You're going to see Q, which means question. I've got the word pants, and I've got the word near. So I'd like you to use that information and make a question. So for me, this question would be, how much are these pants? How much are these pants? Okay. And the answer is going to be $99. So we must have our answer. They are $99. They are $99. Okay. Now, I'm going to teach you how to say all the numbers as well. So when I say the numbers, please repeat them at home as you are watching. All right, so first question. We've got watch near. Please put your answer in the comment section. Please make a how much question. All right, XYZ has an answer. How much is this watch? This is $550. YFS says, how much is this watch? It's $550. Yes, YFS, both are correct. XYZ, we want to say it's 550. Not, you can say this is. That's grammatically, you're correct. If you're taking a grammar test, you'd get a check, your correct answer. But in conversation, we will say it's $550. Okay, and as I promised right here, this, if we want to say it in English, it's $550. $550. Okay, and I'll write it down here for you. $550. Okay, next, sunglasses and far. Sunglasses and far. What is your question here? Sunglasses and far. Please make a how much question. All right, so we've got sunglasses, and it's going to be far away. It's not near me. What would be your answer for this? Okay, so yeah, can either use this, that, which is singular, or you can use these, those, which are plural. Make sure you choose the correct word. This, that, or these, those. And the beginning is always the same. It's always going to be how much. How much. All right, so that will never change. XYZ, your answer, how much are those sunglasses? And they are $131.23. YFS, how much are those sunglasses? They're $131.23. Perfect. So sunglasses is plural because we have 1 and 2. Right? And we say far away. So we're going to say those. How much are those sunglasses? Now, let's practice how we say the price. Please repeat after me, okay? $131.23. $131.23. I'll also put it into on the board here for you. $131.20. All right, $131.23. So here, I don't have to say $131. I can begin with a. A means 1. So $131. So whenever you have 1 at the very beginning, please use a. Let's do a couple more. Yeah, it's tongue twisting. Yes, it is a tongue twister. I agree. Let's move down here. Let's do number 4 next. We've got concert tickets, and it's near. Concert tickets, and it's near, and then we've got the price written there, and I'm going to teach everyone how to say this price. So we're going to make a sentence, how much, and you could either say how much is this, how much is that, how much are these, how much are those. We have many different choices. And YFS, how much is the concert tickets? They are, all right, so make sure, look at your answer and your question. Your verbs are not matching because it's tickets. So your answer is correct, they are. But the question should say how much are the tickets? How much are the concert tickets? Does anyone know how to say that price? If you know how to say the price, please write it how I have written the English prices. So put the price in the comment section. and write it in written style. For example, $131.23. I've written it here in written style. XYZ, how much is these concert tickets? They're €110.50 each. I can't find the currency on my keyboard. XYZ, what kind of computer are you using? €110.50. Okay, almost. You're at the right idea. You're at the right idea. But XYZ, what kind of computer, or if you're using a, yeah, you said keyboard, so I think you're using a computer. I use a Mac. I'm using a Mac, so if you want to do it, it's going to be, I believe, Control-Shift-2. Control-Shift-2 will give you that. No, Control-Option-2. Control-Option-2. If you're using a Mac, that gives you the euro currency symbol. All right, how we say this in English? It's going to be €110 and 50 cents. €110 and 50 cents. All right. Oh, wow. XYZ, you were just behind me. €110 and 50 cents. So the correct term in Europe would be European cents, or Euro cents. But I believe in Europe, they just shorten it and just say cents. Okay, so we say euro and cents for Europe. So €110 and 50 cents. Perfect. Now I'm going to do one more, and I want to do number seven. And then we're going to move on to the shopping phrases. For the XYZ, for your Apple computer, so you're the same as me, what you're going to do is you're going to go Shift, Option, and then the number 2. Let me check. I'll put it in the comment section. Yeah, Shift, Option, and number 2. That will get you the euro sign. Or the euro symbol, sorry. All right, next we've got socks. What's the question? Socks, and it's near. Socks and near. What is your answer here? Please make a sentence using how much. And you could be either using is this or is that. Or you could be using how much are. So you could be using this. How much is this? How much is that? Or the other option would be how much are these or those? So we've got before €110 and 50 cents. YFS, perfect. XYZ. Sorry. I'm going to type it in here. So Shift, Option, and the number 2. Shift, Option, and the number 2. That will give you the euro symbol on a Mac computer. A little bit of tech knowledge for you today. And I didn't know that. When I was making this lesson, I had to Google, how do I do the euro sign on a Mac computer? Let's go for number 7. Let's make a how much question. How much is this? How much is that? How much are these? How much are those? And we've got a new number we will use. Anybody who's watching on the replay who can't join me on the live, welcome. I hope you like the lesson so far. We are going to get into the phrases next, where you get to practice speaking shopping English. So bear with me, stick with it. You know, the best part of the lesson is always near the end, where we will be practicing our shopping phrases. But this is also very useful, the numbers. It's really important that you learn how to say the numbers correctly. So YFS has a question. How much are these socks? Yes, socks are very near me. So I would say socks. So how much are these socks? And your answer, they are 2 pounds. So you just need a U in there, Pounds, pounds, and 50 cents. How much are these socks? And I can't find the currency. So this currency is called a pound. So if you go to the UK, the United Kingdom, they use pounds. Right? And I believe that one, right? Another text. Let me see if I can remember what this is. Yes, option number 3. Option and the number 3 will give you the pound mark. Now I want to go back to YFS. How much are these socks? They are 2 pounds and 50 cents. You're very close. You're very close. So what I would say here, I'm going to put it onto the actual lesson screen here. All right, so you're right here. They are 2 pounds. And now it's going to be a little bit different. So I'm going to say 50. All right, you can just say 50 like that if you want. Pence. Not cents, pence. Okay, so they are 2 pounds and 50 pence. So in the UK, if you're using UK currency, pounds and pence is what we use. Okay, so YFS, almost. Cents we use in the US, in Canada, in Europe, and I believe Australia and New Zealand as well. So we've got XYZ. How much are these socks? Perfect question. They are 2 pounds and 50 pence. All right. Now, the last thing I want to do before we go over the shopping phrases is just look at number 8. Number 8. You're very welcome, YFS. Number 8 is the last one I want to do. Please make a question for this. Bouquet of flowers. Bouquet of flowers. What is your question for this? Please make a question either using how much is this or that, or how much are these and those? And we are going to be using the noun, a bouquet of flowers. What is your question for this? And then we're also going to go over an interesting way to say a dollar amount in English. Bouquet of flowers, how much is this? And anybody on the replay, leave all your answers in the section. As you notice, I'm not really putting most of the answers on the board yet. So this gives you a lot of opportunity to put your answers. So we've gone over, how many have we done? We've done number 1, 2, 4, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 4, 7, 8. So anybody who's watching on the replay, please write your answers. 1, 2, 4, 7, 8. Put them in the comment section, and I will definitely check your answers. I check everybody's comments. and I always try to respond as quick as I can. There are a couple of comments I have right now on a short video that I did yesterday, which I will comment right after this lesson. All right, so this one is a tricky one, and we don't have any answers yet. I'm going to give everybody another few seconds to answer. And if we have no answers, then I will give you the answer. So number 8, we got bouquet of flowers. It's near the price I've got written there. That could either be Canadian dollars, US dollars, Australian dollars, New Zealand dollars. I'm sure someone else, wherever they use dollars. All right, XOZ, how much are these bouquet of flowers? They are $19.99. Your answer, they are $19.99. Perfect. You wrote out the money perfectly. YFS says, how much is this bouquet of flowers? It's $19.99. All right, so YFS is saying, how much is this bouquet of flower? XYZ, you're saying, how much are these bouquet of flowers? So in this situation, we are going to be using this. We are going to be using this because we want to match bouquet. We are not matching flowers. It's one bouquet of flowers. It's not 2 bouquets or 3 bouquets. So because it's flowers, we got that S. It's tricky, but we're doing the bouquet. So it's how much is this bouquet of flower? Love XZ, how much is this bouquet of flowers? Perfect. It's $19.99. Now, question, how much is this bouquet of flowers? That's the correct answer. Let's go for the number now. Let's look for the price. YFS, XYZ, you both wrote it out perfectly. But if I were working at a store, I'm not going to say it like this. And most Americans, most Canadians don't say $19.99. We don't say it because it takes too long. You know, I think that whenever possible, Americans, Canadians, Australians, English speakers, we like to shorten things. So for me, if I'm going to say this price, all I'm going to say is $19.99. $19.99. If I want to write it out, you know, I can say $19.99. That's all. $19.99. We don't say the dollars. We don't say the cents. $19.99. Okay. Now, if you want to use this style of writing, if you want to use this style of speaking, $19.99, $34.99, it can go. The maximum we can go is probably to the hundreds. So if it were me, you know, this is probably the maximum. $999.99. Once you get to 1,000, we don't use this style. If you get to 1,000, please say dollars and cents. But up to 100, so you can go all the way from, let's say, 110 to $999.99. Actually, I mean, if we wanted to be really 101 all the way to $999.99. You don't have to say dollars or cents for this. XYZ, yeah, flowers. The flowers, that was my trick. I tried to put the S in there to confuse people. But here, yeah, we're matching it with bouquet. So again, just one more time about the money. If we're going to go from, $1.01 to $999.99. For that range, we don't need to say the dollar. We don't need to say the cents. All you need to do is pause. $19.99. So there's a short pause there. $19.99. $999.99. So there's a quick half-second pause you're going to say. All right. Good job, YFS. Good job. All right. So please practice, how to say this style. It's very, very common. So, for example, how would you say this? 131.23. 131.23. Okay. You don't need to say dollars and cents. Okay. Let's keep moving. Let's get to the main part of this lesson, shopping phrases. And here, basically, we're going to learn just what the customer says. We're just going to learn what the customer says. While you are shopping, I think the most common question will be this. Please remember this question. It's the most common. It's the most useful question. You'll use it all the time. This question says, do you have this? Do you have these? Choose the one. Then please put the item here. Maybe it's, do you have this shirt? Do you have these pants in another color? Or you can choose the color in black. And last one we can say is in the size. All right, so do you have this shirt in black? Do you have this shirt in medium? Do you have this shirt in another color? Okay, it's very, very, very useful. That's the one question I always use when I'm shopping. All right, so I'll put these up here. Do you have this shirt in black? Do you have this shirt in medium? Then, do you have this shirt in another color? Now, some people will put "a" here. That's also okay. If you want to put "a" there, that's fine. Do you have this shirt in a black? Do you have this shirt in a medium? In fact, personally, I always put "a" here. All right, so this is spoken English. I'm not teaching you grammar today. We're teaching you how to speak when you go shopping. So do you have this shirt in black? Do you have this shirt in medium? Do you have this shirt in another color? Do you have these pants in a 30? Do you have these pants in a large? Do you have these pants in blue? All right, so anytime you're talking about color and size, please remember that phrase. If you want to know about all the colors, what colors do you have these, something in? What colors do you have this scarf in? What colors do you have these pants in? Then we have that or those in black, white, and beige. Now, next, can I try these on? If you want, you can put the name of the clothing here, but you don't need to. You don't have to say the clothing. I can just say, can I try this on? Can I try this hat on? That's also okay, but usually you don't need to say the name of the item. Okay, now the next one. I've put a star here. I'm going to put an even bigger star right here. This is such a useful question A lot of people don't know this question. I want you to imagine you go to a store, and you really want to buy a t-shirt. You really want to buy a sweater. Maybe you saw it online. So you go to the store, I'm buying that sweater. You go there, they don't have it. The sweater is sold out in that store. They no longer have any stock. But there are many of these stores in the city. Quite possibly, maybe another store has it. But you don't have time to go to every store. Nobody has that time. So the best question you should ask a sales staff is, can you check to see if any other stores have it or have them, depending on singular or plural? Okay, one more time. Can you check to see if any other stores have it? Can you check to see if any other stores have them? Very, very useful. They will always check. They have a computer. All the computers are connected, so they will check. We have a question from YFS. Can I say, do you have this shirt in black in medium? Yeah, you can say that. Do you have the shirt in black and medium? Yeah, you can say that. I would say and. Put an and in there, YFS. Do you have the shirt in black and in a medium? Don't say size. Okay, I almost didn't catch that. Please don't say size. Medium is the size. So we don't need to say the word size. Right? You've already said the size, which is medium. So do you have this shirt in black and in a medium? Okay, so do you have this shirt, or you could switch. Do you have this shirt in a medium in black? Okay, so don't say size. Good question, YFS. Okay, and then again, remember, everybody, can you check to see if any other stores have them? Can you check to see if any other stores have it? Okay, please remember that question. Okay, let's move on to the fun part of the lesson. This is your chance to speak. We are going to be looking at some questions. Here is the first example. We've got the Q and we've got the A, the question and the answer. The question, I'm going to give you some information. My information here is do, red, and shirt. Do, red, shirt. I'm going to make a question. Do you have this shirt in red? The answer is yes. So the clerk will say, yes, we do. We means that store. Yes, we do. So please look at the information. Number 1, it says do small sweater. Please make a question using this information. You're very welcome, XYZ. Yeah, it's a great phrase. It's so useful because they'll look at all of the stores, and then they'll usually order it and bring it, to your own store. Of course, everybody knows this concept, and you probably do it in your own language. But in English, this is how we do it. You're very welcome, YFS. So, do small sweater. What is the question we will make with this? This is a yes/no question beginning with do. What is the question we can use here? And anybody who is watching live, if you're not a subscriber, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm doing a lot of live lessons recently. I really enjoyed the live lessons. It's a little bit different than just making the videos. I get to interact with everybody. I usually do one during the middle of the week, probably a Thursday, one on Thursday, and then one on Sunday. But today I decided to do two today. So I did one in the morning. That was restaurant English. And now I'm doing shopping English. XYZ, you haven't answered. Do you have this sweater in small? Perfect. And do you have this sweater in small? YFS, also perfect. The answer, no. Sales clerk will not just say no. What do you think we say here? If you were working at a sales, a department store, a clothing boutique, how would you answer this? So you don't have the sweater in small. How would you answer this? And put your answer in the comment section. All right, so for me, obviously they're not gonna be so direct. So if it's me, my answer would probably, I'm sorry, we don't. I'm sorry, we don't. Okay, let's go on to number 2. We've got can, try, suit. Can, try, suit. What is your question for this? Can, try, and suit. XOZ had a good answer here. No, we don't have that anymore. Yeah, good. Maybe not. We don't have that anymore is usually the whole item is gone, not just small, but medium, small, medium, large. You're no longer have that item. But here it's just the small. I would probably say we don't have that. I'm sorry, we don't have that. Another one that I like here, I'm gonna put another one. I just thought of it right now. I'm sorry, we've run out of smalls. We've run out. Run out. Run out means you no longer have any more of the smalls. We've run out of smalls. YFS, can I try this suit? Close. Close. We need one more word, YFS. One more word for this. Can I try this suit? We need one more word to make this perfect. What? And I'll give you a hint. You need a preposition. You are missing a preposition. Can, try, suit. And I'll put my answer here. I'll wait a second so I don't ruin it for everyone. XYZ here. Can I try the suit? Yes, please use the fitting room behind the register. Your answer is perfect. Your answer is amazing. Yes, please use the fitting room behind the register. And then XYZ, you also corrected your question. Can I try the suit on? Can I try the suit on? Perfect. And I might just say, can I try this suit on? Can I try this suit on? This makes it even a little bit better. YFS, yes, on. On is correct. We need to have on here. So I like you've used this. Can I try this suit on? Can I try this suit on? And you know what? I'm going to give you guys a really good hint here. Can I try this suit on? Perfect. Can I try on this suit? Also perfect. If you want, you can put this suit between the turn and the on, or you can put it at the end after try on. You have two choices. You can put this suit in between the verb and the preposition, or you could put it at the end after the verb try on. All right. Now, this works for any noun. Anytime you are using a noun is a person, place, or thing. You can put it in the middle, or you can put it at the end. You can put it in the middle, or you can put it at the end. Now, be careful. I'm going to make this screen a little bit smaller. I'm going to move way over here because let's just look at the phrasal verb try on. Now, whenever I have a pronoun, me, you, him, her, it, us, them. If I have these, and if I have a phrasal verb means two-word verb. So that means you've got a verb and another word. And in this case, it's a preposition. So that means verb and preposition. It's two words. If you are using me, you, him, her, it, us, them, it must go in the middle. You have no choice. You cannot put, it goes here. 100% it goes here. You cannot put it here. This is incorrect. You cannot put it at the end. It must go in the middle. Okay, so please pick me up. Pick up me, we cannot say. Can I try it on? Try on it. We cannot do that. Pronouns must go in the middle between the verb and the preposition. So please be careful with that. It's kind of a bonus lesson for you here. Okay, let's move on to number 3. What color shirt? And we've got red, black, white. What is the question? What color and shirt? What is your question for this? And for this situation, I'm going to imagine, I'm going to put extra information. Okay, it is near. It's near. Please make a WH question answering what color and shirt. And the answer is, I pretty much gave you most of the answer. I'm missing one word in the answer. So also include the answer as well in your in the comment section. Do the question and the answer. Okay, XYZ has an answer. What color of this shirt do you have? We have red, black, and white. Okay, I understand what you're saying, but we need to fix the question. We need to fix the question. So what color of this shirt do you have? That question, we need to make it better. There are a couple of mistakes there. I'll write the correct answer in a second, but I'm going to give other people a chance to answer. If you're at home as well, if you're watching after the live, try to use what XYZ has given and fix it a little bit. And let's see if you can make the correct question. All right, so what color of this shirt do you have? We're not going to say that. Your answer was perfect. And what I'll do is I'll give my answer in another, I'll give you guys another 5 seconds to answer. And then I'm going to give my answer. I know a lot of people are going to watch on replay and they don't want to wait for the answer. So my question here, and you know what? I'm going to just go up to the phrases that we learned. The phrases we learned here. All right, we've got that question right here. All we're going to do is change. We're going to change the scarf to shirt. What colors do you have this shirt in? What colors do you have this shirt in? All right, so here my answer would be, what colors do you have this shirt in? And then the answer, XYZ, your answer was good. We have red, black, and white. I might even say we have it. We have it. YFS, we have red, black, and white. So same answer. What colors do you have this shirt? Do you have? So you're repeating do you have 2 times. I think that's probably just a typo. My answer for this. So XYZ, your answer is good. YFS, your answer was also good. If I'm going to answer using the phrases from today's lesson, so I would say we have it in red, black, and white. We have it in red, white, and black. Okay, let's move on to number 4. Number 4. We've got the words do, pants, a size 30. And my answer here is sorry, no, we, 29 and 31. Please make a question and please make an answer as well using the information you see on the screen. Do pants, a size 30. Sorry, no, we, 29 and 31. And let's do, this situation is also going to be near. Near. It's not going to be far away. It's going to be near. So please leave your answer in the comment section. We'll go over a few more. We'll go over a few more and then we'll wrap up the lesson here. So if you're watching and you haven't commented yet, you still have a little bit of time to comment and practice your English. Okay, YFS. Do you have this pants in a size 30? I'm sorry, we only have this pants in a size 29 and 30. You are 99.9% correct, but one kind of 0.1 big percent mistake. Pants. Pants. Is that singular or is it plural? We've got an S on the word pants. If there's an S, it generally means it's plural. So I need to change this from this. I need to change this. And what word do I need? All right, so remember, if we have a plural noun, we are going to be using not this, but we are going to be using these. Because we're talking near, we need to say these. All right, so YFS, perfect, these. XYZ, do you have these pants in a size 30? Sorry, we only carry these pants in a size 29 and 31. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Very good. You used the word carry. Well done. Okay, let's look at the next one. Number 5. We've got like 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to leave one for homework. So let's do 5, 6, 7 today live. Number 8 will be for homework. So number 5 says, can try pants. The answer is given. I didn't do a very good job here. This is the correct answer. So just give me the question for this. Can try pants. What is your answer for this? XYZ says, can I try these pants on? Perfect, perfect. So you remember the word on. We can put pants in the middle, or we can put it at the end. Can I try these pants on? Perfect. Well done, XYZ. And usually the sales staff will just say, yeah, please follow me. Or they could just point you in the direction. Can I try these pants on? Perfect, YFS. Okay, number 6. We've got do shoes a size 6. Love XZ. Can I try these pants? So can I try on these pants? Perfect. So you put the pants at the end. Well done. Well done. Okay, also perfect answer. Number 6. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. 2 more chances to communicate and interact with me and answer and speak English here. Otherwise, please do it during the replay and leave all your answers then. So number 6, do shoes a size 6. What would we say here? Love XZ says, do you have these shoes in a size 6? Yes, here you are. Perfect. All right, so do you have these shoes in a size 6? Very good. Okay, and let's go to the last one. Number 8 is going to be homework. Number 8 is homework. All right, so number 7, we're going to end with number 7. Number 7, what colors shoes? What colors shoes? XYZ for the previous one, do you have these shoes in size 6? Yes. Would you like to try these on? Perfect. Perfect. You could say these on. We could also say, would you like to try them on? Would you like to try them on? That is also okay. And you know what? I'm going to put that up here. Would you like to try them on? Would you like to try these on? Perfect. You're using the actual language we practiced in the morning, XYZ. Very well. Very good job. We practice would like in the morning. So good job. So number 7, last one. Last one for everybody. Last one for all of you guys. Of course, there's homework too, so don't forget your homework. Number 7, what colors shoes? What is the question? This is a really useful question. I love going out. I love buying shoes, right? So I always want to know the different colors. YFS for number 6. Do you have these shoes in a size 6? Yes, we do. Not yes, I have. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right. It's a do you question. Do you have these? So we must use do, not have in the answer. So do you have these shoes in a size 6? Yes, we do. I'm going to put that on the board too, because a lot of people make a similar mistake with this. So do you have, and I'm just going to put this, do you have question? Now, when I answer, my answer must be matching do here. We're not going to be matching have. It's always matching do. So my answer would be yes, I do, or no, I don't. So we really must match the do in this situation. So do you like ice cream? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Don't use yes, I have, or yes, I like. All right, it's going to be matching there. Okay, and number 7, we have what colors and shoes? What colors and shoes? What is your answer for this? And again, always leave your answers in the comment section. All right, I'm just going to wait a couple more seconds, and then I'm going to give you my answer for this, because I know some people are watching on the replay. So my answer for this, it's going to be a WH question. So what colors do you have these shoes in? What colors do you have these shoes in? And then my answer, we have them in black, white, and orange. We have them in black, white, and orange. All right, what colors do you have these shoes in? We have them in black, white, and orange. XYZ, what color of these shoes do you have? We have them in black, white, and orange. Okay, so not what color of these shoes. We don't need of in this sentence. Love XZ, what color of these shoes do you have? That's the same question. We're going to be saying, what colors do you have these shoes in? What color do you have this shirt in? What color do you have this car in? YFS, what colors do you have in these shoes? That's okay, but I would say these shoes in. In is usually at the very end. What colors do you have these shoes in? We have them in black, white, and orange. All right, so let's try to put the in at the very end. What colors do you have? And this is not just clothing. As I said, if you're buying a car, what colors do this car come in? What colors do you have this car in? XYZ. That's okay. That's okay. The more you practice at XYZ, the better you will get. So we don't need to say of. Just, what colors do you have this or these? And here it's these shoes in. Okay. Some people might say a different question. I just think this is standard. If you wanted to say a different question, it's quite similar. I might say, what colors do you, or does this, or let's see, let's do this one. Do these shoes come in? That's another one you could say. What colors do these shoes come in? But again, in is going to be at the very end. You're very welcome, XYZ. Very, 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 very welcome. And thank you for joining again. It's a double lesson today. Okay, so number 8. Number 8 is your homework. So please do number 8 as homework. We have do, hoodie, another color. No, we only have hoodie black. Please give me the question and the answer. Leave it in the comment section during the replay of this live lesson. Now, remember, after this lesson is done, it gets put up on YouTube. So if you want to review any of the phrases, if you want to write down any of the phrases, you can go back to the lesson, pause it, see the phrases I've got. You can write them down, or I can give you a copy of this lesson. If you want a copy of this lesson, just message me and I can get it to you. All right, so now we're going to wrap that up there. As you can see, this lesson is not done. I've got so much more in this lesson. So if you want to practice more shopping English, it's just practical practice. Just let me know and I can get this lesson to you. And right now, I'm going to take any questions you have about shopping English or any other English. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments section. So I'll give everybody a few, not too long. I'll give everybody some time to write their question down. And if you don't have any questions, that's also okay. If you think of a question later, you can always leave it in the comment section at a different time. My lighting has gone down. Let's try to fix this lighting as I wait for questions. I guess it doesn't help that much. Okay, so it looks like there are no questions, which is good. That means I'm hoping everybody understands all of the English from today. If you think of a question, just give it to me later. All right. So yeah, this is the second lesson today. If you missed the first one, it's going to be up on my channel. Just go to the live area. If you go to my channel, you'll see videos, shorts, and then live. Click the live part and you'll see this morning's lesson. This morning we practiced restaurant English. Okay, so if there are no questions, I'm going to wrap it up there. And I will probably do another lesson maybe tomorrow, definitely next week. I always post notifications on my site, so just keep checking on my site and you'll find out when I'm doing my next lesson. Most likely tomorrow morning. I'll probably do a lesson a little bit later, maybe 8:30, 9 o'clock-ish. Maybe 8 o'clock. I'm going to a festival tomorrow, so I'll do it before that. YFS, thank you to you as well. All right, guys. You're very welcome, YFS. You're very, very welcome. Until the next lesson, stay warm if you're in a cold place. Have fun. Have a great weekend, and see ya.